Black pressure, CB.
30 for 30 in this bitch. Talk girly.
30 for 30, bitch.
Damn, Julian.
Road runner, but I ain't never running from the wood. Sliding with bugs from the wish a motherfucker would. Foreign stepping in your section, cause I'm good. No, I don't bang, but I'll drop you in your hood. Police did a sweet, bitch, so I ran. Bringing trouble to your city, bitch, I ran. 32 up on my waistline, Tyrant. Fuck what Obama say, Thuder. I can't. He got a stick, but it's too early. 30 for 30 in this bitch. Talk girly. Put a hole in 2 haters. No birdie. I'm not.
Episode 6, we got one of the hottest brands for sure in Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? The CEO of it, the homie Eric Allen, with the brand No Name Company. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
You know,
no case, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Ooh. Let's get it going,
bro.
man.
Talk to
First,
me,
really say introduce yourself. You feel me? Where you from? Everything, the brand. Let's get it going.
For sure. My name Eric. I'm the CEO and founder of KnowNameCo, and man, I'm actually from both Pasadena and Burbank. I really claim cities just because my mom lived in Burbank and my dad lived in Pasadena. So the brand speaks for itself. But yeah,
keep it on
that's dope.
Keep it real secluded, you know what I mean?
That's dope. Yes, sir. You can even just
I wore my shirt today, bro. Dang, I left it back.
I gotta get one. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get one.
Let me know. I got you. Just hit me.
Yeah, for sure. We gonna get that done. Probably after this, bro. I'll send you some chips for sure.
For sure, yeah. Hit me.
Nah, yeah, but take us through. You feel me? Just how it came together. You feel me? Just the brand and all of that.
So far as the brand, I've been wanting to do so since I was little. I always wanted to make my own shoe because I've been a shoe head like my whole life.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of where it started. But as far as like the brand itself, my dad, he actually had the brand when he was younger. So he had No Name originally.
Oh, word?
Which is pretty cool. So I had right after high school, I had stopped hooping, and then I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I was just like everybody else. It's like you get out of high school, you're trying to figure out what you want to do.
You get to really like
lost for a little bit.
I know when I stopped playing football, you feel me? It was on some like, damn, I got
reality shit. Like,
I gotta get
that shit hits you. That shit hits you. You feel me?
And I feel like, like, you feel me? Niggas went to college and like, dropped out after a semester. But I feel like it gave me some time to figure out what I really wanted to do. You feel me? Like going to college, it was cool. You feel me? That first semester was paid for. It's nothing. You feel me? So I'm not tripping over that. You feel me? I never paid for that shit. You feel me? So niggas was on it, bro. Like it was just, it gave me some time to figure out what I really wanted to do. Like, so I definitely feel that, bro. Like,
Most definitely.
It's definitely a struggle, bro. Like to know that you know what you really want to do. You feel me? And, this generation, we so young, bro, and we want it all.
Man,
right now,
I'll be
almost all by tomorrow.
You want it all right now, so it's almost like you see everybody. You feel me? You see other people our age doing it, so it's almost like, damn. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? You feel me? What am I doing wrong? At the end, you really do get to questioning yourself. So yeah.
But yeah, fuck. So yeah, I just from out of high school, I went to college. I got a job. I actually worked at PacSun.
Yeah.
In Glendale and Santa Anita. And just working through there, I just like working with clothes. I didn't really like it, to be honest, but it was a job. It paid.
Yeah.
So I just kind of figured out, like, everybody wears PacSun shit. Like, everybody. I was at Rolling Loud. I was at Day and Night seeing everybody in PacSun stuff. And it's crazy because, like, when you work there, you see everything. So it's like, I'll see someone out just in regular life and just wearing PacSun and stuff. And I'm like, damn, like, I want to expand my clothing and like just wear different shit. So I just tapped in and just really decided to start my own stuff.
Yeah, bro. That's how you gotta start somewhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You saying No Name? Your dad had that too, right?
Yeah.
Was it like the same concept, but like how was that for him back in his day?
For him, he did more custom stuff. So like he would actually go thrift, like jackets and just go all around and just make his own custom stuff. Like he would distress everything. He would make his custom suits. He would do everything. So it was real cool.
Yeah.
Would you say that's who you get your inspiration from?
Yeah, he's definitely one of the people I get from. Most
Fuck with
definitely.
that, bro. I respect it, bro. The best part about that, bro, you feel me, is it's your family member, you know?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's the best part about that, you feel me? You really get to see your icon, you feel me? Not even icon, you feel me, your dad at the end of the day, you feel me? But to see the person who inspires you, you feel me, grow and, you know, feed the game to you feel me? And you soak it in like a sponge, you know? So,
Man,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
That's really where my sense of style comes from, is my dad.
Yeah.
Seeing my
For
dad,
sure.
like my dad can still dress, like he's still
I'm gonna
dressing.
be throwing on some fits.
Yeah,
On me.
Throwing them fits, stop playing with me.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool though. It's real cool. It's just evolving, like
Yeah.
from his point of view to my perspective. So it's just crazy. It's cool though.
Was it like the same kind of perspective, or was y'all like a little different in terms of y'all approach?
In terms of the approach, I would say different, just because we're two different people. So it's like, for me now that it's more mine. Well, he still does his stuff, but I would say
Yeah.
like KnowNameCo, like that's me.
Yeah.
I would say like my approach compared to his is like I look at it from my perspective on life and like what I see, and he took it as like what he saw. So that should just be like the main difference.
Two totally different worlds, really. In terms of how niggas
Hell
grew up.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
no. Yeah, that
Two
shit
different
down.
times, really. That's really what it was. You know, it's two
Man,
different times. You know,
Different
like, the
times,
swag is
bro.
different now. You feel me? Like you said, you know, Pop still got it. You know,
Yeah.
so that's just
yeah,
And then
how it
it said Pops grew up in Altadena, or was that Burbank?
he grew up in Pasadena.
Oh, Pasadena. Pasadena.
Yeah,
He went to
Pasadena.
he went to HS and shit.
Now he went to Marshall, then he transferred to
Oh,
Blair.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, the
Yeah.
homies and
For
shit.
sure.
You see all kinds of things going on in them motherfuckers.
Man,
For
all
sure.
kinds of
Man,
things.
everything.
All kinds of things.
Because I said when you think of Pasadena, you don't think of, you feel me, Marshall and Blair. You think automatically HS and Mirror. You feel me?
Yeah,
Nah, that's
for real.
No, definitely. Them is like the first. You feel me? When
you feel
people come
me. So he went to both. That you don't even.
bro.
You feel me?
Or
Yeah,
if you feel me, if they was on some private school shit, they go to Maranatha. But you know, other than
That's
that,
about
you know,
it.
yeah.
That's
It's really
about
just
it.
HS from here.
Yeah, yeah. So when you said when it all came together, you feel me? Who was just you feel me your biggest supporters when you was even just thinking about it, and when you first had that initial launch? You know what I'm saying?
My biggest supporters, definitely my family. Like my support system is great. Like I can't
Yeah,
argue with nothing. Like everybody in my family, it's crazy because I know a lot of people have like conflicts with pursuing their passion and stuff like that. But
yeah,
like my family was super supportive of me. Like even when I stopped hooping, like I was kind of scared to tell my dad because it's like like
yeah,
hooping. It's like you grow up your whole life hooping, and you want to continue and just keep going,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's like you come to a position to where you're like, damn, like how much further can I go, or like
right,
where am I gonna go with this? You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's
right.
like real life kicks in. But with him, it was cool. He was just like, just do you'll find yourself, and I found myself
yeah.
just doing my brand and doing what
Hell
I
yeah,
love.
bro. Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
best feeling too. You feel me? When you got your
Man,
Getting
shit
your parents'
behind you, bro.
support. Yeah,
You feel me? Because it's kind of
yeah,
the same thing with me. Like, you feel me? My mom and like her husband, like they actually listen and like my music. So it's almost like, you know, it's almost like, damn, you feel
yeah,
me? I shouldn't stop. You feel me? If y'all feel like I
for
shouldn't stop,
real,
you know,
for
it's
real,
yeah,
almost like, hell
bro,
yeah.
really, in a
You
real
know,
way,
yeah.
like
It means a lot. It
crazy,
means a lot. It means a lot when even Jalon dad, you feel me? Like it means a lot when niggas parents, you feel me, like fuck with your music, like
man,
okay,
yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
fucking with this, you feel me? Like he don't sound like these new school, you feel me, auto tune rappers and shit. You know what I mean? You feel me?
yeah.
yeah.
Not
You
even trying
talk,
to shoot down, not even trying to shoot down, or you feel me, auto tune rappers, but you know what I mean? You know what I
Nah,
mean?
it's same. My dad play your shit all the time. At least for me, bro, it was a big ass culture shock. You feel me? Because like nigga, we grew up hooping all our life. You feel me? So this
Mhm.
wasn't a day throughout any type of school period where I didn't have practice after. I ain't have study all. So when niggas
you was
graduate,
thinking about hooping.
you feel me? We wasn't thinking about what the fuck
Yeah,
we gotta
It's
do.
almost like, damn, what do I got to do?
Like what the fuck a nigga gotta
man,
do?
The shit that took up all my time is over with.
You
Like,
know
you
what I'm
know,
for
saying?
real.
yeah.
Like you go to school, but it's like, all right, you're not getting the results you want in there. So like, you got to figure out what the fuck you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Kind
Right.
of having your parents' support, I think, really makes like the hugest difference. You feel me?
Yeah,
Once
my
you get
my
to go,
mom, she played a huge role in me actually doing it because
yeah,
there's like I had the idea for a long time. It's always been like an idea in the back of my head,
yeah,
but like my mom having the support of my family, my mom, and my dad, like really telling me like, "Oh, go do it! Like, go do it! You could do it! You could do it!" It's like
yeah,
that really took me
Mhm.
to a different place in my mental. Like, I
Mhm.
can
they want to see you go get it, bro. That's the, you feel me? That's what it is, bro. That sense of comfort, bro. That you got between you and your family when they know that you comfortable doing what you doing. You feel me? And make them comfortable, because at the end of the day, they is looking at us and what we doing, and like, oh, what is my son doing? Like, I don't want him. Oh, you feel me? I ain't gonna be here forever, so you feel me? I don't want my son to be lost out here. That and that's just the job of a parent at the end of the day. So you can't really knock that. So. Yeah, bro, I say it really is like that. When they see that you really doing what you want to do and they comfortable with it, bro, keep doing it, bro. So they don't gotta stress either, because you got an idea about what your passion is, So,
Exactly.
Yeah, for real. It's hard to find your passion too. Like
it is.
You really gotta. It's trial and error. I really try to preach everyone like, go try it. Shit, you never know. You really never know.
You never know, bro. That's how it was with this rap shit. I just jumped in the studio like.
And look at you now.
This shit ain't that bad, nigga. My voice don't sound too bad on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro.
At least both of y'all. Was niggas ever nervous though before we went live with everything in terms of like how much support you was gonna get, if the quality was gonna be as good as you wanted?
Right.
You feel me?
For me, not really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I was never really nervous about it because I knew that I was gonna figure it out eventually. And it's like, for me, like I didn't really I hated the way that I started, to be honest. Like,
how'd you start?
I just made a shirt. Like,
I
just made a shirt.
I mean, shit, it's that simple.
Sometimes it really do be that simple. It be a simple 1-2 step that people feel like it's just a whole lot, bro. Do the first 2 steps. See where it gets you. If it work out for you, then it's gonna work out for you. So
yeah, for me, I just figured everything out as I was going. Like I was just figuring it out. Like I had a couple homies tell me, like, kind of direct me a little bit. But shout out RJ. He really helped me in the beginning. He was telling me to just go for it.
My boy,
But
shout out to the homie.
Man, I really just did it, and from there I was just like, damn, my first shirt material was trash in my opinion. But people bought it. Sorry.
That's what I mean.
At this point, real is the water under the bridge. That shit already bought.
I feel like it's more like a support thing. When you first start, you feel me? It's not exact. Everybody not gonna really like fuck with your shit, like in terms of like, you feel me? Oh, this is the coolest shit out, but they gonna support you and buy your shit because, you feel me? Them is your peoples. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? So when you first start out, it do kind of be like, that's how it was with rapping. Like, you feel me? I knew my shit was kind of trash back then. You feel me? But motherfuckers were still reposting it and shit. So you feel me? I appreciate you feel me? Letting somebody else ears hear it. You feel me? To the chances maybe they'll like it, or maybe they'll like the shirt that you made. Show it off to the people.
For real.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit. It's crazy. It's just like all a whole cycle. But I just jumped into it. I was never really nervous.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like my whole goal out of making my brand was just to have clothes that were different from other people's. Mm-hmm. So it's like, having my own stuff, I won't go out and see other people wearing my stuff unless I get to that level. But
right.
Well, when I get to the level,
yes,
you gonna get there, bro. You feel me? You gonna get there. You already know what it is, bro. We gonna all get there. So you
for real, figuring it out.
Existence, bro. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
but yeah.
One thing I noticed, bro, at least throughout your profile and the business profile and all that, the aesthetic which y'all got, you feel me, is hella dope in terms of the visuals. You feel me?
I appreciate
it. Y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? How important do you think that is in terms of just promoting the shit and just representing? You feel me, as your brand?
Man, for me, I in the beginning I struggled with it, like, because it's like you start and you're the only one doing it, so it's like I had to figure all the clothes out, I had to take the pictures, I had to figure out how to make a video, I had to do everything. So I'm like learning from step one.
Yeah.
But as I like progressed, I can't do everything by myself. So like I'm building my team.
Yeah.
So it's like I played basketball with my photographer and videographer Garrett.
Yeah.
And he's crazy. Like he's just dope with everything. So he helps me a lot with like all my photo stuff, and it gives me more chance to focus on other things. Yeah. So it's like just building the team and just figuring out everything. It just helps a lot.
Yeah.
Make it a lot easier. I'll tell you that.
Man, a lot easier. It's like doing the a 5-on-1 drill. Like,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
you under
yeah.
pressure, bro. That's really how it be, dog. I
Niggas better
feel
not
that.
miss.
And
Nah,
I ain't
that's
even
real.
really hoop like that, and that sound like some pressure. You feel me? I played basketball probably like when I was like in 7th and 6th grade, but after that, I
Oh,
don't
yes,
know
sir.
nothing about that
Yes, sir.
5-on-1 drill.
Unfortunately, I had to watch that man hoop a couple times, bro. You're a football player, bro.
It was like that. It was like that, bro. It was really like that.
Hey, but you tried. Shoot, a lot of people wouldn't try.
Yeah.
Nah, we won a championship though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we beat Jalan in them. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
Jalan in them, bro.
It wasn't because
Yeah,
of the homie though, but you feel me? They was on
we
the
got
whole team.
everybody out the way. We got everybody out the way at Loma Alta Park. Everybody got beat, nigga. Everybody. We lost one time to the Cavs, and we came back and we beat them twice after that. Smacked them by like 25. Nigga, them niggas are
I ain't
sorry.
trying to hear it. Shout out on my
We was on niggas, bro. We had 5 players, bro. We had 5 players on the team, nigga. So we played the whole game, no substitutions, nigga. Won a chip, nigga. Stop playing with us, bro.
That shit cool.
he said no
Stop playing with
substitution.
us, bro. Oh god, it was all football players on the basketball team. Me, Elijah Gates, the twins, nigga, and the Mexican Carlos, nigga. I
Come
remember.
on.
Mhm. Yep.
Nah, the homies are smooth though. But nah, that's just one thing I noticed, you feel me, out of y'all brand and shit too. But also you could tell me just, you feel me, throughout your team and all that coming together, what was like, you feel me, y'all hardest even just challenges coming up, you feel me, before y'all got to, you feel me, the structure.
Far as the challenge, I would say just let's see. Far as like challenges, I would say really just in general, like far as like aesthetic or just in general.
Aesthetic, the production in terms of like the clothes, the ideas, just, you feel me, just any angle that you feel me that y'all thought was, you feel me, the hard, or you feel me, just like you hit that wall sometimes kind of
Okay,
thing.
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I would just say just consistency. Consistency is definitely our probably our biggest issue because it's like for me personally, like when I want to go shoot, I can't always be like, oh yo, come model, because it's like people have other things to do, and I know it's not a priority. You know what I mean? So it's like for me,
We
it's
gonna get
like
ours in though. Hey, we gonna get ours in though for sure, bro. You feel me? Like
say less. You ain't gotta tell me.
we gonna get ours in.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Get ours in, bro. You feel me? I'll be out here probably
For
like
sure.
every weekend. So you feel me? Yeah, we
I know
gonna
you told me you moved over there.
yeah,
IE, right?
for sure. Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere
How
kind
you
of
like
shit.
it over there?
Yeah. It sucks, but I mean,
Oh,
In the middle of nowhere
it
kind of
sucks. You
shit.
feel me? But it's cool. I mean, my mom and them still live out here. You feel me? I just went out there. You feel me? So I have to go secure this bag, man. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Yeah,
That's all
Got
niggas
to.
gotta do.
getting a new definitely new studio. Everything new. So
Yeah.
Progress.
hell yeah.
I feel it. But yeah, I would just say being consistent with shoots and stuff like that. And as far as the ideas, I have a lot of ideas. Like I spend all my time just planning.
Yeah.
And it's like I only have so many ideas to where if I don't put it into action, it doesn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, it's really just staying consistent with shoots, bringing in a good group of models who are comfortable in front of the camera, and just going from there. Because Garrett, I usually just do like the creative direction and like what type of shots that I want, but he just does everything else. Like he's just smooth with everything.
Right.
Nah, yeah, the shit is cold for sure.
I appreciate it for real.
Yeah.
Like, cause I really be like planning like my feed. I actually found a app to where you can like preview your feed. So that's like a big thing that I've been getting into with my page. Cause like I've been like following my traffic and everything like that. So I want people to be on my page for as long as possible, and then potentially turn them into a customer like that.
Right. Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit, man. We said we loving everything about it, just the angle, the aesthetic, everything.
Absolutely.
Trying to, really trying to.
Please believe me. Yeah.
Yeah. But at least like the name of the brand, No Name, is there like a different meaning behind that, or was it just like one of the things that you put together?
So for me, I was given No Name pretty much. It was like handed down to me.
Yeah.
So for me, I took it into my own perspective of No Name. So I used to hoop for Prodigy.
Yeah.
And after every workout, after every practice, Cam, he would always have his like talks with everybody. And one talk really like specifically touched me like as a person.
Yeah.
And he would say like, "Oh, there's how many players out here, and what are you doing? What separates you? How are they going to know your name?
Yeah.
Like, what do you?" So I took that upon like damn, like I gotta have confidence in myself, and I gotta separate myself. So I gotta know who I am as a person and have confidence.
Yeah.
And so I guess for me, like, I feel like my purpose of my brand is to instill confidence in other people and motivate them to do what they love. So that's like how I feel about my brand.
Yeah.
And that's really what I would say No Name is to me. It's just knowing yourself, knowing your name.
Yeah. Know your name.
And it's like, no one can take your name away from you. So that's you.
Yeah.
Like, you got to rock with it.
Yeah. That's why your name is like a brand at the end of the day. You got to represent it. You got to do everything with it. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. In a real way.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah.
What's the name, Jay? You want to go ahead with?
Shit. Not right now. I'm cooking something up.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Well, don't trip. But shit, we could even just talk about growing up, bro. You grew up, you feel me, Altadena, but then you also had that Burbank life, you feel me? Just explain how that was, even just growing up, seeing those two different worlds, really, you know?
Man, it really is two different worlds.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet.
Burbank, Burbank was really cool. I love Burbank. I have a lot of love in Burbank.
Yeah.
Like, I met all the people growing up, but I really played sports in Pasadena, so it's like I had both.
Exactly.
But I would say I love Pasadena. I love Pasadena. Like, I've always had love for Pasadena.
Yeah.
But Burbank I would say is really my home.
Right.
Just because that's where my mom lived, and that's where I lived. That's where I worked out. That's where I met all my homies.
Hell yeah.
So it's like
your lifetime friends, you know.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, but it's cool. I can't really say too much about it.
Yeah.
It's really like very specific over there, like far as like ethnicity. So there wasn't like too many black people in my classes. So it's like that was probably the toughest part until I got to high school. Then all the black people hung out with each other when you go to like a primarily white school.
Yeah.
So, but man, it's two different worlds for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I always wondered that. Honestly, I didn't know that you was really like from Burbank until we played y'all, and I was like, hold up, I seen this nigga down there my whole life. This nigga at Burroughs.
Yeah,
I was like, hold up. Nah, yeah, but saying, but you could even just take us through this. You feel me? Just how was that even your choice to kind of just like go with your mom's kind of thing, or was that just like something that just came out that way?
I really didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would have changed it, but I didn't really have a choice. I mean, I went to preschool out here, but I went to Pasadena Christian.
Yeah.
Off what street is that? I don't know.
Is it off of Lincoln?
I don't know.
It's not. I don't know.
Is it Lincoln and Hammond?
It's on Lake.
I think so. I think it is Lincoln. It is Lincoln.
Lincoln and Hammond, I think. I think so. I think this. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Whatever.
It's around there.
Shout out Pasadena. You feel me? Just look it up.
Yeah, for real. But I went there, and then my mom put me in school in Burbank.
Yeah.
No, that's just how
it was. That's
just how it went.
Yeah, that's just how.
That's how the dice roll. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah. Nah, that's real.
Shoot, I didn't really have. I wasn't tripping though, because I always wanted to play sports in Pasadena because the competition was better. Mm-hmm. So it's like
you get to do both. Cool. Yeah, so you get to do both.
For the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, on God.
Yeah. Well, at least you feel me. At least like, what skills did you take from? Not even just like you could include basketball too, but it's even just growing up out there, seeing you feel me adjusting to so many different social circles. You feel me? Did you like any skills that you took with you that you feel me made you the person you is too as well?
So for me, living in playing sports in Pasadena and then growing up in Burbank, it's like for me, I always walk with the chip on my shoulder. So it's like they don't know who I am because sports is all politics. So it's like when I go to Burbank, they necessarily didn't really know me. Because it's like, oh, I know so and so's dad. He played for so and so. This, that, this. But for me, I just always felt like I had a chip on my shoulder, like I had something to prove. So it's like for me, I guess that's probably the biggest takeaway. But from Dina at least, because it's like I don't know, I just they don't know me, and I'm.
That's how you good.
far as in Burbank, I really being like one of the only like diverse people in my school, like growing up to elementary to middle school.
Yeah.
It's just like for me, I just learned to fit in with every crowd, but not fit into where like I'm changing myself. But it's like I can be cool with this type of person, I can be cool with that type of person, I can be cool with like everybody, just in general. But I would say that's probably my biggest takeaway.
Sure.
It's just adjusting to crowds and being able to just be myself.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You got to be able to, like adjust to, your surroundings, your atmosphere, bro.
Yeah, for real, like code switching is
You're
crazy.
gonna have to get comfortable. You know what I mean? That's all it's about, bro. You're gonna have to get comfortable, bro. So
yeah, most definitely.
I just feel like that's so important because you feel me. At the end of the day, we all gonna branch out of Pasadena. You feel me? In whatever we do, you know what I'm saying. We can't.
Sadly,
You feel me? We can't always. You feel me? Just be comfortable with this.
sadly,
You feel me?
sadly we is gonna have to go.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta move, but you feel me? You gonna have to be bigger than Pasadena. You know.
Yeah, bro.
So it's so many things. Listen, without going to these different circles, you feel me? You don't even really get to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people are just that's all they know is the hood, Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? But then when you go out to the Burbanks and the Hollywoods, and you feel me, actually got to live there, or just you feel me, be there every day. It's one of them skills. You feel me? You just gonna have to be professional.
Bro.
You feel me? Just even be professional.
Yeah, for real. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to be marketable for
sure. Yeah, on God.
Nah, yeah, that's just dope, man. But shit. I was just gonna say, shit. You could even explain just even that Burroughs' life. You said it was like predominantly white, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, like I could probably count under 20 black people for sure. Like we were probably maybe like the 2%.
Yeah.
There's probably like I want to say there was like a couple thousand at our school, so it was a pretty big school, but
big as hell.
There wasn't that much diversity.
There wasn't.
But Burroughs was real cool though. Like I mean, I just hooped, and that's really all I ever worried about until I got about 19, 20.
Yeah.
So it's like ultimately hoop was my life. Like I go to school, I'm waiting until practice. Then after practice, what am I gonna go do? Shoot, go work out, go do something. So it's like hoop centered around my life, and that is really like what motivates me now and gave me my work ethic and everything.
Right.
It's just basketball, and that's where I met my friends. That's where I did everything. It's just basketball. Like it's crazy.
I think it's so many life skills that come with hooping, real that just people don't. You say you don't know.
Man, every life
you
skill.
Feel me? Like literally in terms of work ethic, you gotta fucking meet random people and you gotta trust random people off rip. Like trust you gonna make the shot. Trust you gonna not turn the ball over. So you feel me? Like it's so many things, bro. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I think football too. Just even in that same kind of aspect, you feel me?
Man, just being an athlete and being on a sports team, it's like it just teaches you so much. Like you learn how to lose.
Yeah.
And you know, if you lose, you got to work harder to win.
You got to take it to the chin, bro. Like
exactly.
That's really what sports taught me. Like. You're gonna have to just take it to the chin, bro. You know, like you feel me? We ain't perfect. We fuck up. You feel me? Niggas lose.
Man, for real.
You just gonna have to take everything to the chin. You feel me? And it also taught me, like, you feel me, how to work as a team too. You feel me? Now, I know it sounds cliche. But you feel me? It's like
it's the truth. That team is really the truth.
That teamwork is so important, especially when you want to build a brand, or you feel me, or when you want to build,
build anything. You gotta have a team. You gotta have a team.
So you gotta have that relationship. You know, so.
At least for me, I definitely look at everything in like a sports view, to be honest. Even if it's like, you feel me, finding your role kind of thing also. That's also one of the things that helped me. You feel me? Your role is obviously being the CEO, you feel me, of the brand, doing all that. But you also got your team that does the other things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like without that basketball thing, it's hard for people to really grasp, you feel me, the whole understanding of that, you know?
For real, there's like niches in sports, and it's like there's niches in life. Because it's like you want to do what you're good at and make it your best. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it's like me being good at something maybe you're not as good at, but you're way better than me at doing something else. So it's like that's what I took out.
Yeah, that's for sure. Shit, some niggas are shooters, some niggas is defenders. You feel me? We gonna need both at the end of the day. You feel me? So we all gotta come together. So
they all gotta play their role.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I always thought that for sure. And so you could also just tell us, you feel me, one, your vision of your brand in the future, you feel me, where you want to take it, and also what y'all got in store coming up too.
Man, so I actually have a lot planned for this upcoming year. I'm currently working on a collection that should be coming out probably next month, early April, around that time. But that collection is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's my best work from top to bottom. Pretty much the whole collection is cut and sew.
Yeah.
So like I'm upgrading my materials for everything, and every piece correlates to a narrative. So it's all together. Like everything makes sense for why, from the color of the garment to everything. Like it's really my best work.
For sure.
But as far as like my vision, man, I have really high hopes. Like really high hopes.
Yeah.
Like I really plan to do this. Like this is my life.
Yeah.
Right.
Ultimately, I wanna. I've always wanted to open my own store. So that's
Your
really
hopes ain't
my
high. Your hopes ain't high. You got this. This
have
ain't
my own
nothing
store.
to you, bro. This ain't nothing to you. Your
Yeah.
hopes ain't high at all, bro. You feel me? Oh God, this is nothing to you, bro. This is nothing, bro.
I appreciate that for real, because
Yeah.
you know it really helps hearing that, because it's like,
Man,
at
you
the end
make it
of the
look
day,
so easy, bro.
it's not just me I'm worrying about. It's like,
Right.
because I have people who follow me, or people who say like, "Wow, Eric, like I never would have thought that way. Thanks for inspiring me to do this." You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't just do it for me. I do it for all the other people that I can help. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, we all trying to figure it out, and it's like
Hell yeah.
everyone can help each other, and that's actually what I love about Pasadena, is everybody is so together and uplifting. Well, not everybody, but most people. Most people. It's like
most of them.
everyone wants everybody to do better. So it's like,
Right.
ultimately we support each other.
Yeah.
And that's just how we grow. And that's just how we grow.
It almost gives us no choice but to do better, you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you know, that's just how it goes, bro. Having that support behind you feel me?
Yeah.
For
Or
real.
you feel me? Knowing, not even necessarily like, you feel me, like support, more like, you know, just a helping hand, you know, somebody that, you know, motherfuckers that'll help you out, you know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you know you can count on somebody. And
Hell
that helps a lot. It really helps.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit. Speaking of what's
But
go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was just gonna say, far as like for my real vision, I want to have an affordable streetwear, because it's like, for me, like I didn't have money, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a lot of money, so it's like, for me, but I always wanted to dress fly.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Right.
I want to have an affordable streetwear that has good material.
Right.
And like really expand from there.
Yeah.
And dip into like shoes. I really want to have my own shoe. That's my ultimate goal.
Yeah.
Is have my own shoe.
That'll be fire. What?
Yeah.
That'll be fire.
That's my ultimate goal.
Oh God, that'll be fire. You can make your own designer shoes, bro. You feel me? But the thing is, you feel me? Motherfuckers really make designer shit. You feel me? I'm not even talking about you, but you feel me? Like Alexander McQueen and shit like that. But you never really know what that shit really made of, bro. They probably just throw scraps together. You feel me? And made a designer shoe, nigga, and making millions off of it, bro. You feel me? But it's some good scraps, nigga. You know? Some good scraps. You feel me? So, hell yeah. That's really, I feel like that's really how it goes sometimes. You feel me? Like,
just figure
you know,
out, trying.
You see the shit, come on, you see the shit they be wearing, bro. You see the hoes in a white t-shirt, fucking Kanye trying to sell them for $100 a pop. You feel me? Like, you know, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. that shit is crazy. That's a whole nother world.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Would you consider yourself like a sneakerhead though, in a way?
Most definitely.
Most important.
Most definitely. I work at Shoe Palace.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still in like the shoe world. I mean, I've always been in the shoe world, to be honest. Ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved shoes. But
I gotta get my shoe game up,
man.
For real, I love shoes. I love shoes.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite shoe?
My favorite shoe of all time, like in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Black Cement 3, the Jordan. That's my favorite shoe of all time.
You can't go wrong with them. You can't go wrong with them.
Put them
And I like the way threes look. I just had on some threes last night. You feel me? Them
Creased
motherfuckers
and
look good.
everything.
Like,
They look so good.
they just look good. They look clean. Oh God.
Yeah.
So would you say like you feel me? Jordan is your favorite brand? And with shoes?
I would say Nike. Nike's my favorite.
Nike. Okay.
It's always been my favorite brand. I don't.
You know, they
I
got
don't own
them
not one pair of Adidas.
fire,
Not
bro.
one
I
pair.
be Vapor Maxes, bro. Them motherfuckers be fire. I be like,
Yeah, Vapor Max is cool. They real cool.
I just don't ever got time to just go get them motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah. For some reason, to me, I love the way the Vapor Max looks, but people say they're so comfortable. To me, they're not comfortable at all.
Joe, you think they comfortable around?
Yeah,
I
mean, don't give me. They give me a couple inches. I'll be 5'11" and some Vapor Maxes, so you feel me? I don't be tripping. But you feel me? Is it like a drastic ass difference? I
need to go buy me some Vapor Maxes right now. What? Buy me some Vapor. I'm trying to tower. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nah, real shit though, real shit.
Yeah.
But what's the name? Just even growing up as a kid, you feel me? What was that feeling even like when you got that? You feel me? Them fresh pair of kicks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was really the best feeling, and that's what makes me really love shoes.
Yeah.
And it's just like that feeling when you open the box, you get that shoe that you've been saving for. You save all your lunch money. I used to spend. Okay, so I get $3 for lunch, and I would save $2 from my lunch
every day.
So I could get shoes.
Yeah.
Towards my birthday, because my birthday is May 29th, so it would be like towards the end of the year. So I would save so I could get the shoe.
Oh,
but
so you save $1 a day,
like $2 a day.
$2 a day. Get that thing, man.
Hold on,
for real.
You used to be at school hungry though. What?
You starving
I starved at school. I ain't gonna lie.
I had homies that packed lunch.
I starved at school too. I starved at school too. Like, yeah, I was starving at school. We had the slushies, and I was buying it.
We had taco sticks. I would just get the taco sticks.
Taco sticks?
$1.50. $1.50.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, explain them real quick.
It sound cool,
Hey,
but you know,
I don't know what was in it, but they was smacking. They was cool.
We had the hot links.
Burbank shit. Yes, they must be some Burbank shit. We did have some hot links though, for sure.
We had the hot links. Fire too. God, I smacked on 2 every time he came out there. Yeah, he's out here today.
That's crazy.
I'm spending my $3.
I done seen homies squabble over some hot links. I ain't gonna lie, at lunch. At least at HS.
That's crazy.
Oh. Yeah, nah, he didn't
run out of a mirror. Nothing like that.
Couldn't run out of a mirror. We didn't have enough students.
At HS,
couldn't have. We was pushing about 800 students. The school was small.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, bro. Niggas was getting kicked out. A whole bunch of people was getting kicked out, getting the boo pregnant, all that. It was a whole lot going on. It was funny. You feel me? It was funny.
Hey, you guys had 800? I thought you had more than that.
Nah, even when I went there, it was only 800.
You feel me? We had 800 our senior year.
When I joined, it was actually kind of fun though. Honestly,
I feel like that would be
honestly recommended
because I mean everybody probably cool.
Yeah, and that's what Mir is, bro. Mir is really just like a whole family kind of thing. Like once you go there, you there for life. You feel me? They accept you. You feel me? No matter. Yeah, I went to the rival school, they still accepted me. So it's just like that whole culture. I think is just beautiful.
They still,
you feel me? Like they still fuck me. I was like, all right, like you feel me? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I honestly recommend it for sure. Because I mean, being at a big school was cool. HS was kind of like that Burroughs kind of thing. We had 2,000 people yearly. You feel me? Which is cool. You feel me? Just because you could be around all that social shit. But I feel like the connection with the school you don't really get. You know what I'm saying? At HS, I never met the principal. I never, you feel me? The council meeting wasn't like genuine as it is. You feel me? In terms of just like, chopping it up. I didn't get that till I went to Mir. You feel me? But I could just be comfortable just walking into the council's office and talk about anything, basketball, you know what I'm saying, just anything. That's why you don't get that.
That's real cool. We didn't have that. Yeah. Man, I couldn't even tell you what my council. I did not see him.
Mr. Brody was the wettest counselor, bro. Man, Mr. Brody was wet, bro. Like you feel me? Shout out to Mr. Brody, man. He done got me out of a lot of trouble, bro. He done got me out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's real cool.
At Mir, we fucked with our counselors. Like we fucked with our counselors. They was cool.
Yeah.
Man, I was not fucking with my counselor at all. At all.
Well, That's because one of our counselors was a track coach too. So you feel me?
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it was like on some like he our track coach and you feel me? He our counselor. So he made sure that we was doing right in school and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
that's real cool. I used to like playing at Mirror. Mirror was fun.
Mirror's a
It
ball,
was fun playing at Mirror.
it was that
yes,
atmosphere.
Mirror's a
It's
ball.
just the atmosphere. I ain't gonna lie. I like the hostile atmosphere. That was the first point for me. You feel me? Like niggas are screaming across the stands, especially the HS Mirror game. It was real hostile in there. Like I loved it.
Tell
you
me
feel
about
me?
it.
I love the energy.
Yeah,
Bro. I love the energy, bro.
Man.
Like the turkey tussle. Yeah, you feel me? They be going up, but it's like you in a gym in a basketball game, so you hear everything everybody's saying. All of that, bro.
Man.
I tell people that all the time, bro. Like the tussle was different from the basketball game because the tussle on the field, you could barely even hear anything outside of the game.
I can't hear nothing nobody saying in the stands. I promise you. You call my name, I ain't gonna turn around.
You know how small HS gym is. You're gonna hear everything, bro. Like, one, you're gonna be hot. You feel me? Because it's go too many people.
Do not wear a jacket. Do not wear a jacket in there, bro. It's over with. At least Mirror keep their doors open.
Yeah.
Damn.
It always smell like.
It always smell like fresh paint.
It always smell like.
What you hear the shoes squeaking on the ground. You hear everything. Like, nah, y'all had a fire little snack stand though, for sure.
You talking about, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all was killing me with the snack stand, bro.
That shit used to be fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bros was real cool.
Nah,
we had a good system overall, like everything.
Nah, I said you could even,
but it was cool.
You could even just explain that. Well, just one, you feel me, your first varsity game kind of thing, playing in front of all them people kind of thing. What was that even like?
My first varsity game was my sophomore year. I got moved up to the playoffs.
Yeah,
we played. Dang, who did we play? I don't know who we played, but we played somebody, and it was crazy. It was a real like shock because I mean, like playing like freshman or frosh and JV, it's like you play with some people in the crowd, but you don't play with that many unless it's like the rival game. But it was cool. It was real cool, and I actually got tick playing that game. So it's like playing in the actual game. It's like whole different world than just being on the bench just watching.
Kind of shit.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's real cool. It teaches you how to like really.
The feeling is different. I'm already knowing. You feel me? But we was on. We was going up during them games. You feel me? I love basketball season because I didn't have to play, so I'm like I get to watch the entertainment. Like what? Get to watch the entertainment. And I used to love that shit, bro. Basketball season was cool, bro. We was turned. Yeah, y'all wasn't fucking with us when we put the newspapers out. We was going to sleep.
Oh man,
that nigga Jews. You know,
I done seen both sides. I done seen y'all at the pep rally. I done seen played against y'all. You feel me? You just seen both.
For real, you see
both sides.
And you know how that go. But I ain't gonna lie, HS pep rallies is probably better. They had more students. They had like 1,500 more students.
I know, but we like in a way we damn near had two pep rallies because you feel me. The auditorium could hold everybody, but then you got the teams and like the fans and like family and shit.
That
so
is
it's like Mirror just more genuine. I feel like you feel me because you only do it once. You feel me, and it's Mirror. You feel me? You got the drum corps, all that. Like you're not beating that.
Yeah, you feel me?
Y'all feel me? Like you're not beating that.
Y'all was going crazy with
the Mirror. That's one thing they do. They got their drum team in. You feel me? Going down. Oh God,
that was
right. And I say, at least for me, was you ever like nervous when your first one? At least when like first when you got actual like you feel me the full like game like starting all that kind of thing.
Most definitely, I was definitely nervous. But it's like once you get through the warm ups, I'm like I'm ready after warm ups because it's like you just feel the energy of the crowd and that's just how I am. It's like you feel the energy. It's like bet let's do it. Let's do it.
So how was it playing against Burbank though?
Man, those games were crazy.
Live.
They was real crazy. They was real crazy.
Live.
It was probably just as crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Okay,
To be honest.
I already know. We know about that
Yeah.
rivalry. You feel me? We know about that
Yeah.
rivalry already. You feel me? Y'all share the same football field, so it's almost like y'all damn near gotta fight over certain shit. You feel me? Like, you know.
And the football games was crazy. My boy Steve, crazy.
Oh God,
Steven,
I'm already knowing.
and Eric,
Eric,
and Rob.
too. Chance too. Chance Bill, he was doing his
My
thing
dog.
too. They was nice, bro. They was nice, bro. And old boy that with the Colorado State, what's his name?
That's Rob.
Oh, okay, for
That
sure.
that's like all my group. That's those are my
for
people.
sure.
Like
You was with the athletes.
everybody.
The athletes.
Rob, Eric, Steven, Tristan, Chance.
That shit was fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun.
It was real fun, bro.
Got to meet a lot of people.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's how I met you. Is through Eric.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I seen you at the barbershop though.
Yeah, I always seen you at the barbershop, but
I seen you at the barbershop, but we didn't know each other like that, you know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My boy Eric, yeah, because I used to like off season, you feel me? I played Passion League with Eric, like, you know, 7-on-7 football with Eric. So oh yeah, bro, we're cool peoples, man. Shout out to my boy Eric, Coach Eric now, man.
For real, EH too.
Coach Eric now, EH
about it.
Stop playing with him.
Man, oh God, that's crazy. He put me on your music, which is so crazy.
Yeah, bro, good looking, bro. I'm glad that the people, like, you feel me, fuck with it. I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm speaking so much from like a Pasadena perspective. You feel me, like, you know, I wouldn't think that, you know, like other people, you know, outside of like the city would really like, you know, gravitate to it.
Bro, I promise you, everybody does. Everybody, anybody who I play, because I be listening probably every day,
For sure. Good looking, bro. On God, good looking, bro. Like, hell yeah,
man. Everybody I put on, they like, who's this? Who's this? Everybody be rocking
for sure. Everyone. Hell yeah, bro. So can I ask y'all what y'all favorite song is for me? I just
you already know mine. I just want it's either
wait, what? Oh, you talking about? You see, but you stuck being between two. You like that? You like
that
old
either
song,
Ambition, you feel me? My Lou or Bullshit. One of them three.
For me,
okay. That's a solid 3 though.
that is a solid.
That's a solid 3.
Probably Fake Steppers. That's the one I play the most.
Cool. That shit.
That one.
I love that beat, bro. That beat.
I think Eli was hard too. Shout out to homie Easy.
Oh God! Shout out to homie Easy. Don't forget the $sign when you spell it either. You feel me? Oh God, yeah, bro. Nah, that shit. Okay, for sure. That
was in my top. You know how Apple they do like the top 100.
Yeah,
that was in my like top 20.
For sure.
I play that song all the time.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit, like, I feel like that song do bang. Like, you feel me? I don't really like to listen to my own music. You feel me? Or like gas myself up, but that song bang though.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
I was writing that song. I was writing that beat like it was nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's real interesting. You don't listen to yourself like that? I would listen to myself all the time. To be honest,
it's like I don't like to hear my own voice, bro. I don't like to hear it. It's like when I'm in the studio, I be feeling it though. You feel me? Like, okay, I love this way. I love the way they sound. You feel me? But like once I get to keep on listening to it, I'm like, damn, I could have did better on this part. Why my voice sound like that? You know, like I get to listen, thinking too much.
Analytical.
About you. And that nigga Jalon be like, bro, stop overthinking. This is hard. Like, why are you always what are you contemplating about, bro? You feel me? That's why I don't like listening to my shit so much, bro. But like when I make a song, bro, I listen to the song like probably 100 times throughout that day I made it, you feel me? And then the next day I just be over it, you feel me? Like, okay, it's a hit.
On to the next.
Hell yeah. But yeah, bullshit was probably like the funnest song I ever made. I had fun making that song. Oh, God, I had so much fun.
That video was tough. That video was tough.
Dancing, nigga, I was feeling it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was the funniest song I made, bro. In the video shoot. Oh God, the video shoot. There was a whole lot going on.
It was a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a lot going on. It was fun,
that whole day was wild.
You gotta pull up to one, man. You gonna pull up to one?
To what?
To a video shoot.
Oh, say less. You already know.
Man, for sure, man. Pull up with the activities and the gear, all that, bro.
You already know. I'll pull up all that.
Sell some shirts at the shoot, like you feel me? Do it.
Bro, I'm with it. You just gotta hit me out one call away.
Yeah. I want niggas to come through, bro. You feel me? Like I don't know when I be trying to shoot a video, I feel like like people feel like they not welcome. Like just ask me, come to the video shoot. I don't, you feel me? I don't care. You feel me? It's not like I'm not finna be around some people who I know not gonna vibe with each other. Like you feel me? I'm not finna. It gets all good vibes around me, bro. Come to the video shoot. Anytime you see me posted or whatever, man, ask where at, bro. You feel me? And I shoot the address, all that. You feel me?
For sure, I'm gonna hit you. I'm definitely gonna hit you.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually so I did my Rose City campaign.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for that, I want to evolve that. I want to evolve that into something way bigger than what it was this year. So like, I want to do that every year.
Yeah.
Right. I want to have it be like a whole. Like I actually want to do a magazine where I feature all Pasadena creatives, Pasadena artists, Pasadena athletes, everything. Like I want to do like an entire.
That's honestly what this platform is for, to keep it a buck.
I ain't never heard no shit like that before.
Me neither.
I ain't never heard no shit like that before. That's actually
hard.
That's my plan. I'm working towards it, so I'm definitely gonna tap in with both of y'all, so we can.
That motherfucker too, bro. You know that's gonna be at every newspaper thing box.
That collection reel was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Just the Rose Bowl in the background.
I appreciate you.
You talking about the one that y'all shot in front of the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
That shit was hard as fuck.
And Jeremiah, that shit was cold.
Yeah, I was fucking with that one.
For real, my guy. He be modeling. He really be modeling.
Yeah, that nigga be what?
Nah, yeah.
Oh man.
Nah,
my
for
nigga,
sure.
For real.
Yeah.
Yo. Go ahead, Drew.
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you if it's that time, bro.
What you mean?
The moment of truth to really find out about who niggas really is, bro.
Oh man. Top 5.
Man, we need to find out what type of person he is. You need to find out.
Go ahead. We're gonna do top 5.
No. See what you was gonna say first, because we gonna go. We close the show out with that. You feel me? Go ahead and do your thing.
We could do top 5 music now, all time. But give me your top 5 hoopers too.
Yeah. Hoopers?
Oh, yeah. I want to hear that.
You said all time.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe for sure, number 1.
Feel that.
I would say D Wade. No order. I'm just gonna give you the top 5.
Okay.
So Kobe, D Wade. I gotta throw Steph in there. Steph was probably my favorite player in high school.
I can respect that, bro.
A lot of people don't do that, bro. Like he's
Steph is not even saying Steph is like a new. What's this, like his 10th season? You feel me? His 9th season or so.
Something like that.
Something like that. You feel me? He been in the league for a minute, but he ain't been in for, you feel me, for a long ass time. You feel me? Like, so it was like, you feel me? He made an impact so fast, fast.
He changed the game.
He changed the game. He changed the game.
Breaking records and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. He might be the only player since like Shaq to change the game on all levels. Like even travel niggas shoot threes now. You feel me? Shaq created the zone, which you feel me carried down to like all that. Steph really changed the game. You feel me?
The shit that
you gotta throw AI.
You gotta throw AI. AI had niggas with the headbands. You feel me? The arm sleeve.
So is that your number 4? Is that your number 4? AI?
He's for sure in my top 5.
Okay.
So Kobe, D Wade, Steph, AI, and then I got to throw Dame. Ooh. I love Dame.
I can respect. I mean, these are respectable. These are respectable ones. You feel me? These are respectable. And I'm kind of surprised you didn't say LeBron. And I'm not a big ass LeBron fan. I'm just surprised that you didn't say LeBron. Like, wow, this is the first time I've never heard LeBron in the top 5. Oh God.
You talking about my top 5 favorite, right?
Okay, your favorite. Okay, them is your favorite. Okay, got you. Yeah, okay,
that's my favorite.
I respect that.
Yeah, okay.
I got you. For all time, I'm throwing Kobe, Bron. Kobe's me personally. I know there's a lot of arguments.
All three of us feel that way, bro. All 3 of us feel that way, bro. Kobe's for sure the GOAT. No questions about it, bro. No questions about it, bro. But it's cool. It sounds cute.
But Kobe, man, I really got to give that 1A, 1B to Bron because I just love what Bron does overall. Like I grew up hating Bron. Honestly.
Me too. Me too. I warmed up to him when he came to the Lakers. I warmed up to him, bro. You know, I was like, maybe he ain't that bad. You know, he ain't that bad after all. I really fuck with Bron. Like, you feel me? Like, damn, you really been dominating for 17 seasons. You're crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, when is he gonna decline?
I don't know, bro.
I don't think he ever is.
Bro,
It's crazy.
Bro, he keeps spending $1 million on his body every year, bro. You
like,
can't stop. You know, you can't stop. So
his
like,
IQ, he's just getting smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter. His jumper's getting better, just everything. Like overall,
man, that nigga trying to pull up from the logos now, bro. You be seeing him, bro. Be like, okay, I'm glad you picked up that Duffy with us. Yeah, picked up that Duffy with us.
Yeah, he's different. He's
all right,
really
that's
different.
1A, 1B. So that means you gotta name 4 more still. You feel me? That's 1A, 1B. You feel me?
Jordan, he's 1C.
Oh wow! So we still got 4 more to go.
We're not gonna do this old school homework kind of shit.
I'm not gonna do.
You feel me? Yeah, I was gonna say we're not gonna do the whole old school. You know that homework shit when you be like, you got 1 through 4, and it's 1A. We're not gonna do that to you today.
Yeah, that 1B, 2B.
Man, don't even get me started. I'm cool.
That shit ain't right.
Hey, you can only give us 2 more, bro. We ain't gonna do you like that today.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm probably gonna throw. Me personally, I like Kareem. I just think the hook shot, the sky hook,
God,
crazy.
You got everything.
It's unbeatable.
Most points.
That shit is nuts. That's like he changed the game. That's a game changing shot for sure. But I never really thought about my top 5 because it's like I just feel like my 3 is just so solid. Like it's can go vice versa. I never really 5 spot. I don't really even know. I can
definitely. I feel you on that one. I'm gonna just. You ain't gonna throw Shaq in there? Fuck it.
I'll throw Shaq in there.
You know, fuck it. Throw a big man in there. I know you threw Kareem in there. Throw a big man in there. You feel me? Shaquille O'Neal. You feel me?
Yeah. He's probably easily the most dominant player ever to ever play the game.
Like it, to be honest. We've never seen nothing like it.
No, never.
Even though the nigga never worked out, his prime could have been longer, but you feel me? That's a whole nother conversation.
Man.
Oh, shit.
I actually thought Dwight had potential, but in the beginning,
he just got hurt. To be honest, we never really recovered. But they say a lot of people fucking disrespect Dwight though. That nigga changed the game his damn self. You feel me?
Yeah, he is disrespected, but man, his early years, Dwight was really
took a team to the finals. You feel me? It's not too many niggas that can say that. Don't get me wrong, he got his ass whooped. You feel me? But he still took a team there.
Man, who was even on that team? Like Jameer Nelson,
he do Turkoglu, and you feel me?
Was Rashard on that team?
I think he was.
I love
Rashard Lewis. Cold.
He was.
Hold on, you got an underrated 5?
Oh, underrated, man. Dame's number 1 because Dame has been underrated.
Ain't even got to be current players though. You feel me? Past, present.
Far as I really think AI was underrated too, and Kobe. Kobe, he was definitely underrated.
As far as in the conversation,
he definitely should have got MVP that year.
Come on now, Steve Nash, bro. Steve Nash, bro.
Nigga averaged 15 points.
Man,
bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop fucking
playing. Don't get me wrong, the Lakers were sorry, but they had like Swish Parker and shit on the team. I don't know what niggas really expected.
Stop playing with Kobe, bro. I don't know why they was playing with them.
Kwame Brown,
Chris Mim, like they had some sorry niggas, and he still took it to the playoffs.
It's motherfuckers that's watching this that don't even know the fuck them is. What? They just know Kobe. Yeah.
It's crazy because I wasn't even a Laker fan growing up. I always all my family's Laker fans, but me, I was always like, I'm trying to be different. I don't want to be the same as everyone. So I had bounced around.
You sound like the homie.
He said, "Please don't tell me you was a Clipper fan." Okay, cool.
Oh, never. No, I was.
Alright, yeah, what are we
I was a Steph fan, so like I like players. I really just gravitated towards players. I liked the Heat at one point because I really liked D Wade. I love D Wade, and then after that, I would say like just Steph overall. Like he kind of made me like a Golden State, but that was before. That was when Steph played with Monte Ellis. So that wasn't before like all the Golden State hype and stuff like that. But I got tired of the hype because everyone wanted to be a Golden State fan. So it's like ultimately, I just feel like after Kobe passed, like I had to. You know what I mean? Like,
I think everybody, everybody gonna remember where they was at. You see me when we find that shit out. When we found that shit out.
It's like Michael Jackson.
You know, you
like
that's some shit you never like. You feel me? You can even you gotta get what happened.
Nah, that's what you gonna say. Like, hold on.
Yeah, real like.
Yeah. What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think
about the same person.
Yeah. Listen, I don't even think niggas can really describe the feeling of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause that was niggas' inspiration, childhood, all of that. You know? Hero, you feel me?
Superman, all that, bro. What?
Man, that shit hurt.
Kobe had me hurt.
Real. That's all I ever heard growing up was Kobe, real. I swear to God, real. That's all that was fed into the mind.
3.
You feel me? He just fade away.
Kobe.
You ain't say it. You ain't say it.
Bro, if you're even Bron fans and shit was saying Kobe when they shit that shit. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. We know who the clutch master is, bro. We know who really got that clutch button, bro. Yeah, bro. That clutch button.
Man, Kobe had made that Under Armour drill for the sleeve, for the arm sleeve. Niggas never had enough money to buy one. So on God, the little compression shirt, I for sure got it.
Like Kobe.
Yeah. I for sure got that.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Like Kobe had me do a wild shit, bro. I go.
Yeah. Look, man. This is the moment of truth, though.
Gotta get to the music.
The moment of truth, bro. And it's not a specific category either that we want you to go by. We want you to know your top 5 artists, rappers, singers, country, anything. You feel me? Top 5 artists now and the top 5 all time.
All right. Right now, let's see. Blast. Man.
Can we get Blast on the show, bro? Because we every single episode we've had since we started this, bro. Blast is about to be every single one, bro.
Well, it's hard not to. Like,
bro, we need to get Blast on here, bro.
He produces his own beats.
Hard, bro. I'm not going.
We need to get Blast on here, bro,
He's
for
tough.
sure.
He's real tough. He's real tough.
Bro.
But man, but Blast. I gotta go with Nip.
That's
man.
respectable.
Always.
Larry June. I just got put on to Larry June, which is crazy.
I don't like Larry June, bro. You feel me?
I like Larry June. Now, here's the thing, bro. The homies messed up my opinion of Larry June. Because the homie was in the group chat talking about, you feel me, oh, he better than Dom. I was like, all right, bro, you feel me? Like,
yeah. The homie was
so it kind of turned me. I was like, I ain't even gonna really fuck with bro. Like,
the homie was tripping when he said that. Larry June not better than Dom, though. You feel me?
Larry June like cool,
his style is similar to Dom, very similar to Dom, but he not better than Dom though. Dom talk that LA shit. You feel me?
That player shit. You feel me? That clean shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was on the same thing as y'all, but it's like right here.
I don't blame you. It's just the homie fucked up my.
I ain't gonna lie, for real. Like I really dipped into like all of Larry June's music, and I'm saying like, wow, this nigga really there's game, all game. He just throws so much game, and all of his music is crazy. But who else? How many is that? That's 3.
Yeah,
you said Larry June. You said Larry June and Blast.
Blast, Larry June.
Yeah, that's 3.
Nip. Let's see who else. I gotta throw Big Sean in there. I love Big Sean.
I ain't never heard nobody.
Yes, that's something I didn't expect.
That's a big
Sean cold to me though. A lot of people don't fuck with Big Sean, but he cold.
Nah, Big Sean cold. I just feel like the nigga don't drop enough music. Like, you know.
Nah, he don't. He really don't. I think he's really gonna find his rhythm though. Sure. I really think so. Who's that 5 spot? Let's see. Got me on dip into my
You can check
music.
your phone.
Yeah, go dip into that playlist.
I was gonna say,
Check
you
it
want
out.
niggas that want to fuck it up now.
You have to get that right, brother.
Let's see. Man, I've been on yeah, I'm gonna have to give him Dirt
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
He
All
went
right.
crazy, bro. I didn't really listen to him in 2020, but Bo Cold.
Yeah. Good shit. That's a good one. Good shit.
He really putting out
Yeah.
music. Like he's really putting out music, and he's so consistent with it, and he doesn't
Yeah.
really miss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
real
respect
shit.
that.
That's real
That's
shit.
right. He probably is the hottest right now. Like, you know.
Yeah, I
Is
say
the
so.
hottest right now for sure.
I can't.
I would have thrown Baby
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
there,
say,
but he hasn't put
yeah,
nothing
not
out
recently.
really
At least.
besides the
Whoa,
last
can y'all hear
album.
me still?
Yeah,
All right, I don't
Yeah, I
know
can
why
hear
this
you.
camera just did that. Hold on.
just try to click it, move, and cut it back on. But in the meantime, you feel me? You can just even give us, you feel me, your top 5 all time too.
My top 5 all
Yeah.
time. Pac. I gotta put Pac
Both
and
of them?
Biggie.
Respectable.
Yeah,
Respectable.
both of them. I'm gonna put Michael Jackson in there.
Mandatory. Got to.
Got to. I'm gonna put Drake in there too.
Got to.
Drake
Got
all
to.
time. He
Yes,
just
and
makes
Got to.
music. Just music.
Got to.
Let's see. That 5 spot is tough for everything.
That's
You ain't got no like no female R&B singer or rapper that you.
Oh, I'm a big time R&B person.
Yeah, we talking about all that, bro. We want all of it, bro.
you want to give a new
And
5 for that too? We ain't tripping.
oh shit, you trying to give me top 5? Let's see. I would say like far as music, like just in general, I really rock with John B. But that's me being
He from
like
John B from
Pasadena
the
too.
hood.
Yeah.
that's like my uncle.
Oh, word?
John B
friend.
from
That's
the
hard.
Yeah,
hood.
that's like family. He's my
Yeah, he
family.
went to
He's my
Elliot and
family.
everything. That's well, yeah.
He from the
Respect to that.
Spectre. Mm-hmm.
But I gotta throw John in there.
Out of respect to the city.
Mando.
You feel me? Out of respect to the city, I ain't mad at that.
Mando.
But man,
Nah.
as far as top 5 R&B, my favorite R&B song is "Slow Down" by Bobby Valentino.
Slow
That's
down. I just want to get to know you. What? Stop playing. Oh God.
man. Man, I couldn't even tell you 5 artists right now.
There's so many, real. I don't know.
You gotta throw my boy in there. You gotta throw my boy in there though, real.
Who?
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh,
Talking about that Usher.
What?
Come on, man.
You gotta throw Usher in there, bro.
Yeah, Usher for sure. He man, you don't have to call that.
Yeah.
Man, look, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
Forever. I ain't gonna.
You don't have to call. That's my shit, bro. Ooh.
That, bruh, that shit crazy. But who else? I'm really trying to think right now. I mean, going on my phone.
Hey, I was listening to that "Love You Gently" last night, Joe. That shit hit different during the nighttime on the way home.
Oh,
I was off. You feel me? The margaritas too. I was feeling it. I was having to sing along back to the house, bro.
The homie wildin'. He in a little situation. You feel me?
Oh man. Oh man.
Nah, he about to join back. He just had to refresh the shit.
For sure. It's a tough one. I'm gonna have to throw Aaliyah in there.
Nah, that's something no one
Gotta
even
throw
bring
her
up.
in there. We gotta throw Chris Brown in there for sure. He might be the king of R&B. If we're gonna be honest.
If we keep it in the buck.
Michael Jackson
For
the king
sure.
of pop, but CB he's the king of
I was
R&B.
gonna say he always gonna get criticized, and sometimes you should be rightfully so. But
yeah, everybody.
At the end of the day,
though. It's like nobody's perfect.
At the end of the day, I ain't excusing nothing. But in terms of his music, you feel me? We ain't gonna find too many people talented, you feel me, as him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. He don't get an excuse. Most definitely, he don't get an excuse for that. But musically and just as an artist and just everything that he does, he just makes hits.
He's been doing it since we was like 10. You feel me? Since we was kids.
Man, yeah, for real. We
You feel
grew
me?
up, and he's still
Doing
doing
doing his thing for sure.
yeah, for real.
Joe, you
But yeah, I would say that's probably
I ain't
top
mad at
5.
that. Hey Joe, you good? Nah, shit. Once he figure out his camera and his mic and shit, we'll get that going. But
For sure.
shit. Let me see. See if we talked about everything. To be honest, you feel me? Anything else you feel me? You want to bring up that you feel me? Just about the brand that you feel me? You want to just get out there that we should know?
Nip was a big reason why I
Oh wow,
started the brand.
yeah. Take us through that.
He was a big reason why I started the brand too. Actually, he like I just feel like he really like paved the way for me as an individual. It's like to think further than the way that I was thinking at that
Yeah,
time, and it's like the marathon, like that shit
yeah,
really like sticks with me. It's like ultimately like I go day by day, so it's like if I get better every day, how am I gonna be
yeah,
in a year? You know what I
yeah.
mean? In 2 years and 5 years, like so on. So it's like for me, he just inspires me to stay
Exactly.
consistent.
I mean, at least honestly for me, like
So
obviously I knew of Nip, listened to his music, but I didn't know like the business side of Nip until he passed, unfortunately. But I feel you in terms of just you feel me, just his mindset, in terms of being like the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? He was doing so many things in his own city, you feel me, which niggas just gotta respect. At
man,
the end
for
of the
real,
day, you feel me, which niggas just gotta respect.
in
Yeah,
a real way,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
So that like you model your brand kind of just off of that vibe,
I wouldn't say I modeled it, but he motivated me to
right?
continue. Because there was a point to where I felt like damn, do I even
Yeah,
want to do this? I don't even know if I want to
yeah,
do this shit. But I just feel like for me, it was like,
yeah.
why not? Like, why can't
Exactly.
I? It's like, why would I
Yeah,
stop? Almost like, or why wouldn't I
exactly.
start? At least try it.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it really is just that simple. At the end of the day, you know.
For real, it's ultimately it's like you figure it out
Yeah,
while you're doing it, and it's like some people are just great right when they start, but it's like I don't know. I
yeah,
just feel like why wouldn't you try something that
exactly.
you like? Like, what's the worst thing? You're gonna be
Yeah,
in the same position that you
I
were in
feel like
before.
sometimes a lot of people just need that push. You feel me? 'Cause at least with this podcast,
Mm.
with this idea we've been had. You feel me? But I didn't get that push until you feel me. I was really talking to my girl. We had a whole conversation. You feel me? And not like she was dogging me out, but she was basically saying, you
Hey,
feel me?
that's the thing.
She's basically saying the nigga wasn't doing shit with
Mm-hmm.
his life. So I was like, all right, like first you feel me, niggas is mad. I'm like, all right, you feel me? You
Yeah, I
feel
feel
me?
you.
But you can even just take us through. You feel me? How big, at least for her, was that for you? You feel me? In terms of her just being, yeah,
Man, she was
yeah,
huge. She was huge, because it's like for her, she just pushes me. Like she's like, why
yeah,
don't you try this? Like she and she just has a whole different mind frame
right,
than I have. So it's like she motivates me to
yeah,
do more and like to think
yeah,
outside
yeah,
the box. So she I was with her
mm,
before I started. So so her being with me
right,
helped me. It really helped me like because I had that person next to me where like do
exactly.
it, do it, do it. That's fire. That's fire. Why would you not do it? Why would you not do it? So it's like,
I feel
man,
like
she
sometimes
helped
niggas
me a
just need
lot.
that.
She
Yeah, some
helps me
niggas
a
just
lot,
need that. You feel me?
bro. Honestly,
You know,
like,
it's something you can't
man,
duplicate, real.
there's
Like
nothing
I
like
ain't
it.
gonna lie. Like I don't know. It's just like you get a certain appreciation for it, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's something niggas always appreciate.
Really,
You know. Honestly,
man. And it's like when you're pushing each other,
that's
that's
when
when
it's
it's
healthy.
like
You feel me? Even
solid.
at the end of the day, we all just
Yeah,
want the best for each other. You feel me? We all push that at each other. You feel me? You can't duplicate that. You feel me? You ain't gonna get too much better. So that's something niggas always
yeah,
just
for real,
appreciate.
for
You
real.
feel me? But,
It's just about having
exactly.
that support system, honestly. Because if you would have talked to me
Yeah.
about the podcast, bro, because I'm the type of person to where if anybody tells
Yeah.
me they want to do something,
Yeah.
do that shit. Do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you have to lose? Honestly, like
At the
money,
end of
it
the day.
comes and goes. But it's like ultimately everybody
Yeah.
wants to be happy. So why would you not try to do what you love? Why would you
Nah,
not?
yeah, saying at least. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's
I was at least for
No,
this
no, go
shit,
ahead.
I just
Go.
wanted to make. You feel me? Because I was just seeing so many people doing all these businesses and shit, right? So I'm just like, a lot of people, you feel me, just don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make a platform where we bring just so many crowds together. You feel me? And we just enlighten, uplift everybody. That's number one. But two, just get people's brands out there to so many different people. You know, just out of Pasadena, different. You feel me? Different ideas that people just can't get to know each other. You know?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
definitely feel you, bro, because that's a big problem with a lot of businesses, and
Yeah.
people get discouraged because of that. Like everyone
Yeah.
gets discouraged though. Like at the end of the day, like being an
Exactly.
artist is hard, especially with social media. You be comparing yourself to other people and
That's the hardest.
stuff like that. I actually made
You
a
did?
T-shirt about that because yeah, I did. I called it the comparison,
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
comparison tee. It had like a
Yeah.
butterfly right here symbolizing
Mm.
like a bunch of stuff, but and then comparison is a
Okay.
thief of joy.
Nah, yeah, that's
But man, like it's crazy though. Like
yeah.
just
At the
do it,
end of
fuck
the
it.
day, I think you
Honestly,
said social media is good, man. But once you start getting into dumb insecurities, it could really fuck up niggas' heads. You feel me?
yeah, it's good if you
Exactly.
use it the right
Exactly.
way.
You feel me? But it's a lot
Like
of people go on
everything.
social media and we want to compare ourselves to people that's just sometimes not even their reality that we seeing. And you feel me? It's just like, that's already the big problem. People not even doing what they actually posting. And it's just, you feel me? It just adds so much pressure. At least for me, you feel me? Once you feel me graduate and you see, well, some people graduated early, you feel me, or some people doing different things, and you feel like, okay, when is it gonna be my turn? You feel me? At least for me, I spent a lot of nights, you feel me, just wondering
Mhm.
like, when is it like, when am I gonna do some shit that you feel me that could represent me? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like without
Mhm.
social media, I wouldn't have that pressure. You know what I'm saying? In terms of just that.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Yeah,
feel you. I definitely feel you. But hey, everybody
exactly,
got their time. So ultimately, it's like some people
exactly.
get it early, some people don't. You don't know when your time is, but if you don't try it,
Yeah,
you're never gonna get your time. So
yeah.
that's just how I think.
Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit.
His can you hear me, Morgan?
I guess not. I'm gonna just try to hit him, try to join from the phone, but we probably about to wrap up in a minute.
For sure.
But yeah, nah, I think this is one of them things where it's just like, yeah, to be honest, it
Yeah.
has more
It really,
pressure, you know. Because for me, I think I think important is moving at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel me, when you see someone, it's even the school wise that's just good at it, like you feel me, 4.0 kind of thing. You feel like you feel me. Well, I got to do the same. I graduated the same year as this person. You feel me? So I got to do, but you really don't. You feel me? At the end of the day, we're all moving at our own pace. I think it's one of the biggest lessons. You feel me? That I learned just from the social media
mhm.
aspect for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. That actually, it's so crazy because that ties into
Yeah,
my
yeah,
next
yeah.
collection.
You want to give us a preview about it?
My,
What's up?
I'll
All
give you the title. The title, the title of it is called
right.
Me versus Me. So that's pretty much the title, and it's gonna be based off of that entire concept of you can be your best
Right.
ally or your worst enemy, and that's pretty much
Okay.
what the collection is about. But it's just like you hold yourself back from doing things
Right.
that you want to do when you should be your
At
biggest
the end of the
supporter.
day, if you don't believe in the shit, nobody will. You feel me? But is there a
Exactly.
day we should watch for, or you gonna keep that, you feel me, under wraps?
As far as the date, probably I would say late next
Okay,
month, early
for
April.
sure, for sure.
I have
Yeah,
big plans though.
yeah.
Big
I
plans
mean,
for
look,
it.
we can't wait to see him, man. We gonna promote you. We gonna follow you. We gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying?
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it for real. Thank you, man. The support, man, like it really helps having that
Exactly.
support. Honestly, like people, all the people who follow me, like I just appreciate so much because it's like at the end of the day, I never really thought that I would have so much
Yeah.
support. I was just doing it because that's what I wanted to
Right. Right.
do, and it's like having that support system really helps because it's like
Yeah,
why
you
would I
feel me? When
stop?
you got so many people believing in you in your corner, and everything. It's one of the things. You feel me? You just gotta go, just cause you feel me. People's already watching. You know. Like,
I be tapping into
oh,
all the
good looking,
podcasts,
man. Good
so
looking. You started off rough.
you
I
you got
appreciate it. I
support. You
appreciate it,
got
man.
support. Don't stop.
Oh no,
Keep
we got a
going.
lot of things coming. At least I'll tell you now. We trying to get some merch going with it too. You feel me? Just doing that as well.
Okay,
You
that's
feel me?
fire. That's fire.
Oh,
Need
for
help?
sure,
Hit me.
for sure. You feel me?
I'm more than
Oh,
I'm
for
more
sure. I
than down
got
to
your
help.
number now, so we for
Honestly.
sure gonna link up and get that going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Hit me for whatever,
I
bro.
got you.
Honestly, like I
Nah,
always trying to help elevate
yeah.
everybody.
That's what I want this
Honestly.
platform to be. That's all I wanted at the end of the day, you know. But yeah, man. At least before we
For
close
real.
out, you could even just, you know, tell the people just, you feel me, the socials, where to reach you from, the name, all of that.
For sure. So far as like my socials, it's just at KnowNameCo, KNOWNAMECO on IG, on Twitter. I just made a Twitter. On TikTok. I'm not really familiar with TikTok, but
It's
people
weird
be
app,
liking
man.
TikTok,
It's
so
funny though,
we do
but it's weird.
we do it for the
Okay,
people. We
good,
do
good.
it for the people. But as far as my website, it's just knownameco.com. So the website's closed right now just because I'm working towards my next collection. I'm giving everything to my next collection. So as far as that, yeah. But my personal is just Allen Eric, ALLEN ERIC, and then yeah, from there it's just
yeah.
up.
Nah, real shit, man. So we just want to thank
Yeah,
you for
for real.
having us on, having joining us. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of it. Looking forward to the next
Yeah, of
drops, man.
course.
And keep doing what you're doing, man. We love it all.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate you for having me on. It's
If
cool.
we got
It's real
nothing,
cool.
folks,
I like what you're
thank
doing.
you. You know what I'm saying? We just say we gotta stay consistent. That's all, man. But same with you, man. We wishing you the best. We'll tap in with you later, bro.
Thanks.
I will.
For sure.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, later.
7-8. I've been solid, but niggas couldn't relate. Hello? Hello?